Good evening, guys. Welcome back to my channel. It's Pavlo from Ukraine, and thanks for joining my live stream. Today is Saturday, 16th of April, and this is the 52nd day of Russian invasion in Ukraine, and 52nd day of the war in Ukraine. In this video, I will give you some weekly updates and answer your questions. Yeah. Hi everyone who is here. Jerry, Alma, Anders, Carbon, Darlene, TG, Brian. Hi guys. Thanks everyone for support. Hi Robert. Yeah. So right now we are in the village. During the weekdays we were in the city, but now during weekdays we came to the village. As for the situation in our region is like we had few missiles attack. It was maybe four days ago. It was a town maybe 40 kilometers from us, and they attacked it for the maybe fifth time. But as for our small town, and as for the village, and as for the whole region right now, it's okay. But situation is very unstable and very unclear, because during last week, like the beginning of the week was really stable and calm, but later, after the sinking of the Russian warship Moskva, they started to hit again, and even in the Kiev they hit a few military objects. It was yesterday, yeah, and it was in the area where my parents live. And as for the another one, it was on the another side of the city. Yeah, so something like that, like this. Sorry. And thanks for super chats, Jerry, Dean, Swanson. Let us buy you a beer. Cheers to Ukraine from Wisconsin. Thanks a lot, Jerry. Thanks a lot. Ron, good to see you. Peace from Canada. Hi from Ukraine. Oh, let me read your messages, and maybe I'll answer on your questions. And Michael Fernandez, thanks a lot for $2 super chat. Luba is good. She is here. And Jack, he is barking. Maybe you hear. Lene Steinbach, hi from Kentucky, USA. Hi, Lene. Kappa 401, Pavlo, my dude. Hi, Kappa. Rosie and Sarah, good to see you. How are you? I'm fine. Thank you. Alex Козюк, слава Україні, героям слава. Alex, hi from New York. Slava Ukraine. You look well, Pavlo. Stay safe, sir. Thanks a lot, James. Alin Tataku, greetings from neighbor Romania, bro. Hi there. Kiss Luba on the cheek for me. All right, white belt, Joe. How is your grandma and Jack? Grandma is good, Jack also. So there is no need to worry about grandma. Jack, I bought a big bone for the Jack and gave it to him yesterday. Pablo, you look happier. Good to see. Welcome back, Luke Ronan. Yeah, seems too. Yeah, it's already, it's 52nd day, and I think that a lot of us, we just used to live during these days, and in some regions life becomes normal. In some regions, people returning to some regions. Same for Kiev, because there are huge traffic jams to Kiev. But the situation there is not stable still, because the most dangerous that they can hit from the air, and it can be like anywhere, and you don't know. So it's still dangerous in Kiev. That's what I want to say. Sibuso Sikhosana, please, can we come there after the war? How is everything there? Of course you can come, and of course you should visit Ukraine after the war is will be over, and I'm sure that you will love Ukraine even more than you love now. Ron, thanks for super chat. I already read it. Yeah, so many messages. So Marcy, thanks for super chat and $49. Lauren, thinking of you often. I'm in California and cannot find information on how to host Ukrainians meeting, a place to say. Can anyone help with who I should contact? Stay safe, Pavlo. Well, I know that even Airbnb, they have an article how you can host refugees. So you can visit Airbnb, or I have the link in description. It's war in Ukraine .ua, and you can find there like a lot of articles how you can help in any country, how you can host refugees in any country. So yeah, you can go there and check. And thanks for $10. Jesse, much respect and care from California. We're pulling for you and your beautiful country. Thanks a lot, Jesse. Hi Slane, or G Slane. It's hard to read for me. From Canada to Ukraine, much love. Thanks a lot for 10 Canadian dollars. Rachel Morin, love from Canada. Hi Rachel. Maybe it was you I talked to. Maybe I talked to you in Instagram recently. Thanks for super chat. And Brett in Yevgen, grateful you and Luba are safe. Thanks for super chat, Brett. Jerry, hello Paulo, I'm so glad to see you healthy and safe. Is the Russian offensive in Donbass region going to put you in more danger than you were in before? It seems so, because they moved there so many tanks and so many troops. So it looks like it will be like the biggest fight there. So yeah. Happy Easter to you and Luba and your family. Cheers from UK, Roy Powell. As for the Easter, we will have Easter next weekend. It's on the 25th of April, 24th or 25th of April. Yeah, and happy Easter to everyone who is watching me now. I don't know if you have Easter in your country, but anyway, happy Easter to everyone. Yeah, I will miss some stupid questions, because we have some. Do you think Russia would have invaded if Ukraine still had nuclear missiles? Do you think Ukraine will get nuclear missiles again? Mike Myers, I don't know, and it's better to ignore your question, because I'm not the person that can answer on such questions. Raymond, hi Paul, is it possible to go to Poland for you and your girlfriend this time? As for Luba, it's possible for her to leave Ukraine, but as for me and as for other men from 18 to 60, it's not possible, because anytime we can have like the huge mobilization, because as I told you before, in Ukraine we have four waves of mobilization. Like the first, second, and third wave is for people who have experience, and the fourth wave of mobilization for people who doesn't have experience like me, and that's why men are not allowed to leave Ukraine. European Americans is the same, they are brothers and same mindset, but sorry to tell you, it's idiotic mindset. I only tell them the truth. God bless you, bro. All right. Adam Buchin, what's up, Pavlo? Much love from Nebraska, USA. Slava Ukraine. Heroям Slava, Adam. More super chats. Darren, and don't have a job, but I can miss a meal and give you money instead. Thanks a lot, Darren. I appreciate it very much. Thanks a lot for $10. Maybe I missed someone because so many chats. Dino, stay strong, my brother. Croatia and most of the world is with you. This Russia and China's plan to change the global world order. Stay safe. Thanks a lot, Dino or Dina. Sophie Christian, keep safe. I love your videos. I'm trying to learn a bit of Ukrainian. Thanks a lot, Sophie or Sofia. Дуже дякую. It means thank you very much in Ukrainian. Дуже дякую. Дякую means thanks. Дуже means very much. Thank you very much. Дуже дякую. So well, now you know this word, like a small Ukrainian lesson for you. And thanks for super chat. Hey, Jens, thanks for super chat. And let's continue to read your messages. Everyone, at least give him a like. Serena Safir, thanks a lot. Yeah, guys, you can hit the like button, and maybe more people will see this live stream. Hey, Pavlo, as someone who has been to Ukraine many times and support them, Slava Ukraini, Heroям Slava. Hey, Monty, thanks a lot for support. LG, Ukraine killed so many of their own innocent people in the past 4 years. What do you think about that? LG, I answered a lot on such message, on such question, and I guess that there are a lot of information from independent media in internet where they explain how it started. I mean, in Donbass, it was same as in Ukraine now. They just came and they just tried to take the power using armed force, and they support some separatist movements. And if you know the situation, what's now the situation in Kherson, you can check what's going on in Kherson. So almost same was there in Donbass region, and everything was good, and Donbass was the richest region, and Donetsk was the richest city in Ukraine, and the people who live there, they really were the richest, because that region is very popular for coal mining. Yeah, if I'm correct in the translation of this word. And you can check the videos from that series, and you can also check the video from Mariupol and how beautiful that city was before. Hey, Jans, thanks a lot for super chat. I will read another. A. Freiheit, prayers for Ukraine. Sorry, the German government doesn't do enough. Kind regards from Düsseldorf, Germany. Alexa, thanks a lot, Alexa. Coco Puffer, can't wait to vacation on beaches of Ukraine after you win this damn war. Thanks for super chat, Coco Puffer, and yeah, You are very welcome to our beautiful beaches in Ukraine. I also missed the beach, and I want to finally summer season come, because even during these days, today and yesterday, it was cold here in Ukraine, but it should be warm in 10 days. So probably after 10 days, we'll finally will have this warm season in Ukraine. Uh, Mika or Mike Harvey here with Mika here with Finland has been negotiation to join NATO after Russian, of course, and on the same day the Russian will finish airspace and make cyber attack on the ministry websites. Yeah, uh, I I read I read this news, and not only Finland, as I know, there are a few more countries who wants to join NATO now. Uh, DRS H Wolfenstein, stay strong. Thanks a lot, DRS H Wolfenstein, for a super chat. Tickets Meow, sending love and prayers from FI USA. FI. What is FI? Is it Florida or what? FI. Peter Elrak, thanks for 109 your currency. I don't know where you're from. Meji Bijo, stay safe, Pavlo. Thanks, Meji, Penumbra, and Alex Podolsky. Penumbra, thanks for super chat. Alex Podolsky, how do you personally get info about the war? Any Telegram channels you'd recommend? Well, we have a lot of our national. We have many Telegram channels in Ukrainian. We have some independent channels, and I follow some West media. So like I get information from many resources, from many sources. Sorry. This is my friend calling now. Let me answer that I'm okay, and I will call later. Sorry. Yeah. As for Telegram channels, well, I can recommend, but these channels, they are in Ukrainian and Russian. Is it fine for you, Alex? Thomas, thanks for super chat, and Peter L. to Rich, thanks for 19 Canadian dollars. Cats, glory to Ukraine from Catriona. Thanks, Cats. Where is Catriona? Because I don't know where is Catriona. Paul, the rainy weather is good for Ukraine defense. The invader gets stuck in mood. USA sending more drones, the powerful raper. Yeah, I agree with you, and I read news that they will start. Russian troops, they will start their movement only after the normal weather will come, because now it's yeah, they can stuck in mud. So it's only it's good for us now, so we can get more tanks and more troops there and more equipment to receive. Yeah, and it's very like it's great that finally Ukraine starting receiving so many like modern equipment from all over the world, like the drones. It's very great, and I don't know. mm, I'm sure you saw the video where Boris Johnson came to Ukraine. It was maybe 4 days ago, and later the presidents of Estonia, Latvia, Litva came in Ukraine also. So that you see that even the presidents of other countries, they don't scared to come here, but it's still very unstable and very dangerous for everyone, especially in the Kiev. Sabas D'Souza from Dion and Sabas in Canada. Thanks, Sabas. Dion, I guess that Dion is your wife, and Sabas, it's you. Oh, sorry, my lamp. Harry Ivasuk. It sounds like you have Ukrainian surname. Pavlo, how are you and Luba as well as your family surviving? Well, I can't say that we have some issues with food or water or something else, because everyone has enough of all things that we need. Even you see that electricity, internet, water, it was stable during all these 52 days. So I can't say that like we are surviving. People uh, who are living in that regions, I mean east, and people who stayed in Mariupol, who stayed in the Donetsk region, Luhansk region, who stayed in Chernihiv, Sumy. Yeah, as for them, it's very hard because some of them they uh, doesn't have electricity, they doesn't have gas, they are not able to cook using gas, and they cook outside using wood, using as I show you in my videos, this box with like barbecue box, but in Ukraine we call it mangal. Jerry, Paul, I miss you, seeing you and Luba happy like you were before the war. Once again, I might be able to see you both happy again and show us the all interesting places in Ukraine when the war ends. Thanks for super chat, Jerry. And yeah, everyone is waiting for this. Everyone is waiting for like it's not even for the victory, because we already winners, and we already won this war, and the whole world see this, but it's still very dangerous, as I told before. But I'm sure that very soon, the situation will be stabilized, and finally we'll have peace everywhere. And only after that, I'm sure that you will see us happy as we were before the war. Marta, слава Україні. I was born in Poland, but my dad's family are from Ukraine. Ми дуже переживаємо, що відбувається в Україні. Thanks a lot, Marta. And, yeah, I can say that you don't need to worry, but I understand that, like even I'm worrying for everyone whom I know, because everyone is living all over Ukraine, because I still have some friends who are in Kharkiv. I still have some friends who are in the East region, and I still have a lot of friends in Kiev who are there, who didn't flee. Mr. Dirty Sanchez, hoping hostilities end, and there is some sort of return to normal soon. Being Johnny catching up on your and Luba's cooking videos. Mr. Dirty, thanks a lot for super chat. Yeah, I hope so that it will be returned to normal soon, but we just can like believe. Let me read your questions. ABC boy, what do you think about the people fleeing Ukraine? What I should think about them? Yeah. Like I treat normal to such people because like a lot of people left Ukraine because of some reasons. So it's okay, and I know that all of the people they already want to return back because I also have friends who fled and who are in Holland now. Holland, yeah, because maybe Netherlands or Holland, I mean, or Netherlands. It's same countries, but for you it's Netherlands. I have friends who are in Germany, who are in Poland, who are even in Switzerland, in Romania. So I treat normal to all of them. Jared Swanson, did someone ask, are you in the military? Uh, as you see, no, I'm not, because in Ukraine we have 4 waves of mobilization, and only the last wave, the fourth wave, it's for people who are without military experience. Mike Sheridan, thanks for super chat, Mike Sheridan. Nick Sirles, how can Ukrainian people get money to survive and pay bills during war? Uh, it's a good question, but I can't answer for the whole people. But the government said that if you are not able to pay bills, it's okay. As for the Kharkiv city, the mayor of Kharkiv, he said that all citizens of Kharkiv they don't have to pay during the war. As for the other cities like Kiev, if you are able to pay, if you have money, you can pay. If not, it's okay. I don't know what will be after, but as for now, if you have, you pay. If not, it's okay. And the government they reduce so many taxes, they reduce so many fees for business, for small business, for big business, for people, for a bank's operation. So government is trying to help everyone. Dan Wagner, greetings from Minnesota. Hi there, Dan. And one more, it's very good that the warm season, I mean the heating season is over, and now their utility bills gonna be maybe twice or 3 times less compared to the winter, because during the winter season I paid for the heating maybe in dollars it was $90 for our apartment, for small apartment $90, and during the warm season, during the summer, we we pay only approximately $25 for all utilities, for water, for electricity, for gas, for internet. But during summer, you should add 18, $100 because of the heating. Mm. Alex Mangual, thanks for super chat. HT Kugan, my heart breaks for Ukraine every day. I only hope to make many positive videos of rebuilding Ukraine. Hi from New York. Hi there, and thanks for super chat. They tried taking the capital without air support or troops backing them. Russia failed miserably. I don't know what they tried to do, but I assume that it's only because of Belarus. Only because of Belarus, they were able to come from that side, and only because of Belarus, they were able to destroy Bucha, Irpin, to destroy Borodyanka, and it's only because of Belarus, because of Lukashenko. And every day, like the anger, my anger is like I have more and more anger, because when you starting to realize why and how was it possible to come from that side, because Russia, it's on, they are only in the east regions, like Kharkiv, uh, Chernihiv was also from Belarus. Sorry, my lamp is lagging. Yeah, and Chernihiv, it was also from Belarus. 23 degrees in London. You are lucky. Uh, George, 99 cents. Thanks for super chat, George. Lavender Sky. In case of nuclear attacks, do you have plastic duct tape to seal up your windows and supplies to stay inside for a few weeks? Uh, well, honestly, we don't have any of these objects, any of these things. And of course, I believe that will not have nuclear attack, because nuclear attack is very dangerous, and it will affect all countries, all people, and I really believe that we will not have it, never, and like not only me, like all of you, and never. Jerry didn't sponsor my partner. Lori sees my $50 and raises her to 51. More love from Wisconsin. Thanks a lot, Jerry Dean Swanson, and thanks a lot to Lori. Plastic and duct tape will not stop radiation. Nick Searless, thanks for super chat, Nick, and Starseed 1111. Michael Menzinger, what do you do with all the money? Spending it? Well, depends on what money you're asking me. If for my salary, because I work now, yeah, and of course I need money to pay for everything. Need money to buy grocery, to buy food, to pay for utility, for apartment, to help my parents, to help my relatives. So there is so many sources to spend money, and it's really mm, Joshua Svoboda, yeah, Belarus needs to get wrecked. Russia had major fighting strategy failure in this war. However, they will make changes for the future. Well, but people and like soldiers, there are not so many people left who have desire to join this non-senseless war, even in Russia, because our country, they catch like some our government. I mean, uh, I don't know this word. Let me check in translator. Yeah, intelligence service. Like our intelligence service, they catch so many uh, cell phone conversation between soldiers. I mean, Russian soldiers to their friends, to their moms, dads, relatives, and many of the people, they are saying that there are so many people who don't want to join, who uh, who not uh, who resign the contract, and I don't know. It will it be possible for them to grab more people? Sarah Mel, thanks for super chat. CH, hello from Canada. I'm Ukrainian on my father's side. Due to divorce, I only have a few memories of my big Ukrainian family. Your videos bring me back to my childhood and closer to my heritage. Thanks for super chat, and I'm really glad that I received many messages from people from all over the world who had some Ukrainian grandma or grandpa, and many of them write me that thanks for these memories. Yeah, and I really understand how you feel, and like it was my uh, it was like one of my reasons why I started to do this channel, like to show the whole world how we live, to return some memories to you, because in some Ukrainian regions it's still the same like was 20, 30 years ago, and it's very unusual. It's very unusual because in the one area, like one district of the town, it's super modern, it's super new, but like the another, it's uh, it's still old, and this contrast is like for me, I like this because it's you know, you can make a lot of movies, and you can like return back in the past and see how people live. Whew. And even I had an idea, like to film some short movie, or maybe short videos, using some old clothes, using some old maybe car, and like to return it back. I'm Ukraine from my dad's side. Cats. Uh, as B. Pavlo made, you need not explain to anyone what you do with the salary. What an open noxy question. Well, yeah, I'm also like react very like for me it's yeah it's stupid question, but why not? I will answer. It's not hard for me because when people ask what do you do with money, man, same as everyone. Like everyone need money to survive. Mm. Are you able to buy food? Are grocery stores still operational? Yes, all stores operational. All stores are supplying with food, and yeah, there are no issues with food at all. Even bananas, came to our store. Uh, Darren Howell, thanks for super chat. Hi, how is now in Kiev? Siren sound, because on the live map it says that siren sounds in Kiev. There are no more webcam with video. I'm not in Kiev now, but even in my town where we have rented apartment, we have siren sounds every 2 3 hours during the during the day. Maybe every 4 or 5 hours. Of course, it depends on the day, because one day we have sounds like every few hours. The another day is quiet. As for Kiev, I think it's same, because we are not far away from Kiev, and maybe even we have this, like I mean, same timing with these siren sounds. In case of nuclear attack, do you have a shelter to use? Well, we have sealer. We can use it like a shelter, but I'm not sure that it will help us in case of nuclear attack. But I'm trying to believe that no one will not have nuclear attack because it will be very dangerous for everyone in the world. Michael Menzinger, thanks for super chat. Best wishes from Germany. Thanks, Michael. And another one is Hakan is Saxon. Thanks for super chat, Hakan. Putin has lost a lot of special forces, paratroopers, officers. If they keep this senseless war up, all they will have left is new recruits and conscripts. Yeah, and this is what they are doing now. They are trying to have more people, to recruit more people, because for Putin, he he needs to show some results to Russians, to people who support them, and I don't know what he will do next, but I'm pretty sure that he need at least like one mm, one winning or one result to show that you see that we defeat. People are so pretty. Pavlo has integrity and trusting person. What do you do with your own money? Man, nothing can you. It's some mistake there. I don't understand. How about food prices in Ukraine? Have they risen because of the war? Uh, as for food prices, I'm planning to do a video from the grocery store. I can't say that they rise, 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 rised, yeah, maybe rised a lot, or they have been risen a lot. Maybe like 5% more, maybe 10, depend on the type of the food. As for the bananas, uh, they rise maybe 20%, and it's only because of the import. As we don't have bananas in Ukraine, it's hard to take them from the like Africa and other countries. Maybe because of that, the price have been risen. But as for other products, it's not like they raised for a little, but not so much that we can see that. Oh, hot tea, Pavlo. Hot tea. Grace D. I recently rewatched the video of you, Luba, and Jack driving the old Soviet Jeep in the snow. It makes me laugh. I love your fur coat. Hope you all stay safe. Says thanks, Grace. Yeah, that was super funny video, and we filmed one more video with that Soviet Jeep. We filmed it maybe like 2 months ago, but I didn't post it on my channel yet. Maybe I will do it later because that video it's like funny video and it's not the good time for posting such videos. But I'm sure that I will entertain you with that old Soviet Jeep again and more. And maybe I will film about some Soviet motorbikes because I have old Soviet motorbike. It doesn't work because there are some issues with engine, but maybe we'll reconstruct and fix it. Like, let's see. Carbon forms. Have you found any projects that bring you joy in this difficult time? Praying for yourself, safety, and Ukraine's freedom. Uh, as for projects, I'm I'm trying to spend time to learn something. I'm spending time to learn English, to to improve my skills in video editing, to improve my skills in animation. As for joy, like I even we don't watch some funny movies or funny videos like we uh, did before because like it's not the best time for joy and you can be like happy and really like maybe joyful inside because like it's very hard. I mean, yeah, maybe. I don't know if I answer your questions because it's hard to explain for you. But as for any projects, I'm just trying to get more knowledges, and if I have free time, I read something, I read something, I watch something, I practice. So that's how I like relax during these days. Thanks for super chat, carbon forms, and your question. Michael Menzinger, best wishes from Germany. Uh, I wish I had a Soviet bike to ride. I'd show the Ukrainian flag anytime I'd ride it here in the US. Well, we have so many Soviet bikes around. Even in the town, there are so many people who are still using Soviet bike. And I have Soviet bike. Luba has Soviet bike. Like our grandma, grandpas, everyone has a Soviet bike. Yeah, and I like Soviet bike as well. Lavender Sky, are kids in school? Can they play outside? As for education, as for school, universities, everyone has like remote. Yeah, everyone has remote. No one visits school for real. So all kids, all students, they have remote. So no one play outside. But when I was in the city, I saw some kids with mummies who who were who were playing on the playground, but it's only in our region. Like I can't say that like in the east regions, children play outside. Mm. Does South Park come on television in Ukraine? Do you watch South Park? Uh, I know that we had South Park on some TV channels before when I was younger. I mean, when I was student, I saw South Park series on TV, but I I'm not a fan of South Park. Like I watched some series, but I don't know is it the correct word. Like I watched some South Park series movies, but I'm not a fan. I'm the fan of Family Guy, and as for now, before I watched Simpsons when I was a school guy. When I was a student, I watched The Simpsons, and later I started to watch Family Guy when someone advised me. Soviet is not a term for Russian oppression. Hope you and your girlfriend have moments of smiles and laughter. You will get through this. I hope so. Cats, watch Operator Starsky on YouTube. All right, I will check. Z for Zelenskyy. Marlon Amis, you seem to be a typical Russian. Ah, It's not for me, alright. It's for some guy. Pavlo, are you Jewish or Christian? I'm Christian, I'm Orthodox. Are bars and restaurants open where you are at? I'm not sure that they are open, but they probably work on on delivery. Scene 945. Thank you, Pavlo, and the brave people of Ukraine for fighting the common enemy of the free world. Stay safe, keep your warm heart. Peace from California, USA. Slava Ukraini. Thanks for super chat, Scene 945. And thanks for your support. Джоні, поверніть Бімбо. Це єдина причина, чому люди налаштовуються на цей канал. Johnny, who is Bimbo? Johnny, who is Bimbo? Flying your flag proudly in Michigan. God bless and protect the people of Ukraine. Thanks a lot, DMC. Zelenskyy hasn't been in Ukraine for a while. He ran away with oligarchs. No. Even today, he had a big conference with media. You can watch it in YouTube. He had this interview and conference for almost 1 hour, answering question of journalist, answering question, yeah, journalist's question. Quartzy Jane, those are great ways to spend your time. Motorbikes sounds good. I really want to own a moped. Moped. You really use word moped? Because we also use word moped, but I haven't got my license yet. You know, there are so many people who riding bikes, mopeds without license. So you can ride it just near to your building on your land and practice. Mm. YouTuber lover, do you think your Zelenskyy also a good man? I know right now he's a hero, but do you think he's a lean man? As I read, he has killed normal people also. I don't know what are you talking about, but yeah, I'm very proud of Zelenskyy, and I very respect him because as for like in my view, he is a great leader for now, and I support him and all people, like all my friends, all my relatives, the people whom I know, everyone respect him and everyone support him. So I know that they did a poll and there are more than 90% of people who support him. Toko Bien or Toko Boon, do you have any travel plans for when the war is over? Much love from Wisconsin. Love your videos, bro. Thanks, Toko Bien. Well, honestly, I don't have any travel plans now. Like only one plan for everyone. It's the war is over. Yeah, and only after that we can plan something. But as for now, no plans at all. Грегорі де Селескін, я посилаю вам найкращі побажання з Південної Африки. Мої предки зі Львова та Чернігова. Слава Україні. Дуже дякую, Грегорі. And hi to South Africa. Do you know Ukrainian or you use translator? Matt Bittner, what plants do your bees primarily pollinate? Uh, it depends on the farmers because if they plant, for example, sorry, I need help. Mm, but I forgot even in Ukrainian this word. Mm, like usually, a lot of bees they pollinate on buckwheat, if I understood your question correct. But one more type of the herb is mm, I forgot even in Ukrainian. Later, if I remember this word, I will answer on your question, Matt Bittner. But usually, it's different types of herbs. Каледа Лакеда, ви, хлопці, допомагаєте хоча б кільком людям жити з вами, хлопці, на короткий час, які знаходяться дуже близько до районів війни, які Мирополь, Буча і Харків'яни. Yeah, let me translate your question. So Kaleda asked, do we help some people who fled from that regions which near to the war? Yes, Kaleda, we have a few families who are stayed in old buildings, even in the village. It's when we visited our babushka, our grandma. She said that there are 5 families, yeah, if I'm not wrong, 5 families who came to their villages, to her village, and who now live in there. And as for our village, it's only like few families, but there are a lot of people who came to the relatives who are living in this village. As for the town, we did we grab or we take old clothes. Like I gave some of my old t-shirts, old pants, old sweaters, like to provide humanitarian help. I don't know where it goes, like to Kharkiv or to Kiev, or maybe in the west regions to some refugees. But we have a lot of volunteers teams who gathered humanitarian help, like, and in every government building, like at school, like in the library, they have these points where they took this like close donation from the people, and of course financially. Every time I have some free money, like free money, yeah, like available money. I also do donations to many of Ukrainian funds to help refugees, to help armed force, because for me it's like my it's the best what I can do. Like I have this YouTube channel, and as for now, this is the best what I can do to like to make more attention from all over the world, to share with you all things that happenings, to share with you all links, to share with you all methods that you can all options that you can how you can help. So yeah, I believe that like I do all my best. And one more, we have like IT volunteers where we have some tasks to do, but honestly there are so many people who joined it. So there are so many people who have like better skills than mine, and who can do this like IT tasks faster than me. because in the beginning I did it very fast, but later there are so many people that it's really hard to do it so fast that how they can. Leah, sending you love from California, USA. The American people are inspired by Ukrainian people, President Zelenskyy, their will to fight for freedom. As freedom fighters, we stand together. Thanks a lot, Leah. Thanks a lot for your support. Gregory Lewis, all the best to you, Luba and Jack. Thanks, Gregory. Brian Hickenbottom, I like the light in your eyes, Pavlo. Not even the damn Ruskies can take that away. God bless. Thanks, Brian. Mariam, take care of yourself. I didn't understand much. I use translator. My people, Iran, we are upset for Ukraine and I wish peace. I understood you. Thanks for support. Faye, take care of yourself, Pavlo. I pray you and your loved ones are safe. Oh gosh, my lamp. Because I have a socket here, and I always hit it with my neck. I can't watch anymore and listen to you knowing you believe Zelenskyy. How did he become a billionaire in less than 3 years? Faye, Zelenskyy, he is very successful. He is the most successful media person in Ukraine. Like, I can't even know with whom I can compare Zelenskyy. Because I don't know who is very popular in the USA. Like, maybe I know that there are some YouTube shows with Jimmy Fallon or other these evening shows, and I'm sure that a lot of people know that you're a media person. And Zelenskyy, he is the most successful because he started his career maybe like 20 years ago, and there are so many biography videos in YouTube that you can check. So even before the politic, he was very successful because he was the leader or the huge company who filmed the movies, who filmed the TV serials, who filmed the different internet shows, TV shows, and he was the person who was on top and uh, who controlled and who owned, and yeah, he was the person whom I my uh, idol, idol, yeah, idol. He is idol of many people, even before he was the politic, he was the president. So he came, no, not he came. He becomes the president not because of the money, not because of to become richer, because he has a lot, and he can live with doing nothing for many lives, and he decided to become president. And I'm sure it was a very hard decision for him, for his family, because the situation on that period of time was not super easy, and it was a really hard step. Even I thought many times, come on, are you sure that it will be fine for you? Because I know that this job is the most hardest in Ukraine, to be the president, especially in these hard times. And you see that he succeed. Even now, during the war, he succeed. And yeah. Like he's like in my opinion, in my view, he is a hero, and I'm sure that like in 2 or 3 years will be a lot of movies, a lot of TV serials like Netflix serials about the Zelensky, about the situation. Because as for now, he is the best world leader. Yeah, this is my opinion. I'm your opinion could be can be different from mine, but yeah, I'm very proud of him, and I respect him, and I believe him. Uh, Lut, wish you all the best from Norway. Thanks a lot, Lut, for super chat. Nachtwachter, Slava Ukraine from Dallas, Texas. Thanks a lot, Nachtwachter. Are you from German? I love Zelensky show. Zelensky is the 21st Winston Churchill. Yeah, we can compare him to Winston Churchill. And can you just imagine that he was a comedian, he was a comic, he was a person who made us laugh, who made us laugh like every weekends he had this TV show, and every weekends like even I I watched so many TV shows with him when I was a student, like many years ago. And even during like New Year night, Christmas night, they always had this TV show and made people laugh. Zelensky is a smart man, of course. Hi, Pavlo can stay, but it's good seeing you. Stay safe and stay strong, Gary. In thanks, Gary. No worries. Zelensky is a person on strain and character, and I'm really surprised how he can still be in like good mood. Because can you imagine he sleeps just few hours, and can you imagine how many thoughts he has during like the whole time? And like whew, like I love him. Yeah, that's how I can describe. He was born for this. Yeah, maybe. New morning routine wake and check to see Zelensky live. Up next is meditation and the get ready for work, but first check on Ukraine. This is my new normal. Yeah, I think that it's a routine of everyone in the world, and of course of everyone in Ukraine. Because yeah, many of us we are spending all our time checking news, checking YouTube. I love Zelensky comedy. I hope more of it will be released with English subtitles now that he is known worldwide. My support to men fighting for Ukraine, Paul. I'm surprised, happy, yet surprised you haven't considered serving your country or being drafted conscripted yet. Yeah, you can check my live stream maybe 20 minutes ago. I explained how this like mobilization works in Ukraine. I totally agree with you. Great leader. Best wishes from Liverpool. Thanks, Peter Crosby. Paulo, what do you think about Kremlin's claims to Nazi running of Ukraine? Have you ever heard such things? As for Nazis in Ukraine, I've never heard such things in Ukraine. Like I never met such people with such ideology in Ukraine. So it's a bullshit. I agree he is smart and hardworking leader and a family man. I respect that. Zelensky will go down in history as one of the greatest leaders. Hello and good luck from Houston, Texas. Yeah, be proud of Zelensky. Churchill would admire him. I applaud Zelensky. Yeah, I see that many of you support him. Zelensky is Jewish. I don't understand Russian claims. Me either. Like they claimed so many shit. Like in the beginning, they claimed they blame Ukraine in everything. But come on, like I'm tired to explain it every time. I have incredible respect and admiration for not only Zelensky but for Ukrainian people as a whole. The strength, conviction, and resourcefulness is the best in the world. Yeah, because everyone loves Ukraine. Everyone wants stay, to stay here. Of course, many people left Ukraine somewhere to work to earn money, but like man, this is my homeland. This is my country. This is the country where I grew up, where I was born, and like we stand for our land, for our people, and truth with us. So all people, everyone wants to defend. Everyone wants to stay. Mathematics. Thanks for super chat, mathematics. Uh, I heard Zelensky is a lawyer. Yeah, he has a lawyer degree. It is honestly hard to be a comedian. Really, Ronald Reagan, US president, was an actor. Uh, I don't know. Is it hard to be a comedian or not? But there are not so many like successful comedians. Like there are like thousands of comedians, but comedians. Um, I mean, comedians with so popular comedians. Like he was number one in Ukraine. Mm. Polystar, you must tell about Luba and her auction. Yeah, thanks that you remind me. So, uh, Luba, she painted a gorgeous picture. I will show it to you. Maybe it's not uh, the best picture I have, but it's like this. But now she has the Ukrainian flag also. And now Luba, she does auction, or I don't even know the correct spelling. Auction, because in Ukraine we say auction, auction. And now she has auction on her Instagram page, and I can share the link to her Instagram page with you guys, and you can check this picture, and you can even bid and later receive this picture and put it on the wall. So this is her Instagram page, and you can check the last post. She wrote the rules, so feel free to join. Thanks, Polystar, that you remind me, and thanks for super chat. Scott W. Slava Ukraini from South Carolina, USA. Thanks, Scott. Thanks a lot for so huge super chat. Cynthian Flanagan, how do you sleep at night? Do you have an vacation plan? I want you both to be safe. I pray for the peace for you and your country. Well, we sleep so-so. like I don't know the word to explain, like because we usually have sirens every 3 hours, every 2 hours, depends on the day. As for evacuation plan, you see that it's 52nd day today, and we're still in Ukraine, or we are not planning to leave Ukraine, and yeah, I'm sure that we'll stay here till the last day, and I'm sure that we'll win, and yeah, there is no need to leave Ukraine. Thanks for your question. T. Nega, what's your opinion of Putin? Do you think he's a criminal who ordered the massacres in Ukraine? Of course, I do, and I wish him like the worst. Even like I'm free to or to like I don't know these words. Like my anger to him and my hate and anger of everyone and hate of everyone, like everyone wish only one to him. It's uh, death, Asap death. Yeah, because like every time when I see these terrible pictures or videos, and every time I, I'm thinking that it's only because of one person. It's only because of one charismatic person who started this. And every time I thought, come on, why? Like the world is so huge, like 7 billions of people, or if I'm correct, and just one person who made these horrifying actions. Why we can't kill him? Yeah, like my anger inside is very, very huge. We all wish him gone forever. We need to send SEAL Team 6 again. Hey Pavlo, praying for you and your family. Hey Pavlo, but I'm not Pavlov. I'm Pavlo without last we. Martin Lonza, continue to be yourself. Be strong and continue forward. Thanks, Martin. You're right, I agree. Sorry if this is a bad question, but Russian YouTubers hate this war. They say they have relatives in Ukraine, hate this war. How are Ukrainian people feel about the average Russian people? Like I treat... Alright, let's start. Before 24th of February, like I treated normal to Russian people. After the war started, and till this day, like only after 52 days, like I lost my hopes of the people because like many of them, they are like don't see the reality. Like many of them is scared. Many of them is trying to live normal life, like nothing happens, and many of them are afraid, and many of them are trying to stay neutral, like to say, come on, like it's not my business. And in the same time, I see many people who are against this war. I see many people who left Russia. I see many people who don't understand all of this. And of course, many of them, like in Ukraine, like maybe 80% of people have relatives in Russia, and same for Russians. All of them, like maybe 80%, have relatives in Ukraine. Because before, like in Soviet Union, it was one huge country. And of course, some grandmas or grandpas, they could live in Belarus, they could live in Ukraine, in Russia. And as for now, how Ukrainian people feel about average Russian people, like for people, because I'm scared to say something wrong. I mean, to share my thoughts not correct. I treat with some anger because I understand that that people who lives in Russia they could stop this war many days before. Of course, some of them joined this uh, demonstration against. Of course, some of them jailed for like few days, even some of them for 15 days. But come on, you see that nothing changed. And of course, I before I thought that there will be more people who go on the main squares of their cities, who will show their that they are against all of this, that they have so many problems inside the Russia, and now they are spending so many money to support this war. And I'm sure that there are so many people who understand it, but still, like I feel with some anger. I of course not for everyone because so many people against. But when I see some videos, video like uh, QA videos, like there are one channel in YouTube, and there are so many people who are support who says that yeah we we should have did that like many years ago. There are so many Nazis. People are bullied there. The Russian language is forbidden there. But come on, it's all bullshit. And when I see such people, of course, I react with anger inside, and I think that come on, like yeah. And I still have some friends in Russia who against, but they are saying that they can do nothing because even if like hundreds of people go on the demonstration, we will be not jailed. Like it's not a lot. Like if maybe 10,000 of people or maybe like 50,000 of people do this protest, but all of them they are afraid. Have you watched the 1420 channel, Pavlo? Yeah. I talked about this channel at Terra, and I talked about the people from videos of this channel, and there are so many even young people like me who are saying that come on, I'm neutral, like it's not my business. And almost all people who are 40 plus, 45 plus, like elderly people, all of them they are support, and they say yes, like they have Nazis and other stuff, and I think Putin can't win. Uh, he loses no matter what happens. If he stays in power, the sanctions will continue and his people will pay the price. They will turn on him. He is a war criminal now, no future. Yeah, but many of the people they are saying that come on, we'll fight all these sanctions and no matter like no matter about the prices, like we'll stand with it. UGG Family Treasures. Thanks for super chats, UGG. Down Mikulak. Love Luba's picture she did. It's beautiful, just like her. You have a great President Zelenskyy. Ukrainians are showing the world how strong you are. We are following you. Keep up the video. Thanks, Down. Be angry than self-demilitarized Russian soldier possession has to be in the mod 20,000 Ushanka at some nice Ukrainian soil and some of your family sunflower seed. Do you believe that in the future Russians living in Ukraine can say, I'm the Russian origin, but I'm Ukrainian? Yes, I believe. I believe that that here in Ukraine we have some percent of Russians who are suffering now and who see the reality and who are standing here with Ukraine, who is defending Ukraine. And even today, I saw the news. You know that Pavlo Durov, yeah, with same name like mine. He's the creator of Kontakte. It was the very popular, like the biggest social network in the post-Soviet countries, and now he's the owner and creator of Telegram. And I saw the news and the article in the Telegram that he asked to not name or call him Russians. He said that he left Russian many years ago, and like he doesn't want to have some uh, sh- uh, like connections, and he is asking to not call him Russian oligarch. Uh, the 45 plus ones are more used to old USSR ways. Uh, it's not that reason. It's because of they are watching TV, and they are watching TV. And as for now, uh, Russia doesn't have any independent media, any independent TV channel inside the Russia. So people are watching uh, what they are like should to know or must to know. Like even with this Russian warship Moskva, like all of us, we know that it was uh, hit by Ukrainian missiles Neptune. But as for that people, uh, they said that it was because of the fire. Because of the fire on the ship, it was sink. And same for other news. Like they always showing like that Ukrainians are the like the worst nations, that we are trying to I don't even want to explain all of this shit that they are showing to people. 45 is only not old when you are around that age. From an early 20s poets elderly. uh, Now I know. All right. The US will not allow Putin to win. They are keeping things at arm's length for now, but depending on what happens, the US may closed involved. I hope so, but you see that like every day, because of the war, we have casualties, we we have destructions, we have fully destroyed civilian buildings, we have killed soldiers, and like in a few months it can affect all families in Ukraine. So yeah, I'm trying to believe that believe the like to believe good, that to have hope that it will be over soon. Mr. Aviator 81, thanks for super chat. And Frankin TX, have you watched Inside Russia? Yeah, I watched some videos. I watched some live streams with that host. I don't know the name of that man, but yeah, I watched the channel, and I like the way that guy explaining. I like the way I like the position he has. I like the way he explained. I like that he understand the reality, and he understand everything what's happening here. I like that he is against all of this, and even sometimes I'm afraid of him, because I mean I'm afraid that he can be like that they can jail him, because he's he's sharing his real thoughts, and he's sharing and showing that he is against of everything. I will have to watch replay. I'm late coming. No issues, no worries, Ocean Angel. You know you're. If Russia hates the West so much, why do the oligarchs hide all their money there? Yeah, it's a super good question. Not only the money, like the children of all oligarchs, like the children of all, like not all right, like most of politics, they are living in West countries. They have citizenship of some countries. They are studying in some West countries or in USA. Like all of them are using West electronics. So and yeah, and they are hiding their money there. So I don't know. Hi Don Baka. Hello Paul and Luba. You guys have a PO box. You mean mailbox? Uh, yeah, we have a PO box, but I'm not sure that international delivery can reach like the village. So usually, if we use some delivery, we are using the post company, yeah, that in the city. And if you have desire to send something, like I can share the address of that post office, and later, like you can send there something, I can take it, maybe film it. I don't know about the timing, because especially now when we have war, because uh, I did some shopping in AliExpress like a year ago, and the delivery from China was approximately 3 weeks. It was maybe 25 days, almost months, and it was peace time. As for now, I don't know, because we do not have flights, so it can be much longer. Mm. Mr. Montero, hi Paul and Luba, greetings from American in Switzerland. I wish you and all Ukrainians well, and that this war ends us up. I pray for peace and freedom to all humans. Blessings. Thanks, Montero. Hi, Paolo. As an European student of Russian language, what do you think is gonna be for the next Ukrainian generation? Russian language will still be taught in families or abandoned completely? Thanks. Oh, yeah, it's a very good topic to discuss, the language topic, because like when I was kid, I and my family, my relatives, my grandma, my grandpa, all of them, they spoke Ukrainian language. Later, when I went to school, uh, it was like mix because many kids they spoke Russians. It was like half half. And later, when I become maybe like 12, like teenager, Russian was is Russian language was very common everywhere because like many families used this language as the main language. Even when I was a student, like many of our teachers, they used to speak Russian. Uh, but I never was taught Russians by my family. Like it's it's like automatic. Like I did not. I had the Russian language lesson uh, at school, but like I learned Russians because of the environment, because of the people, and same for everyone here in Ukraine, because Russian language is very common, and many of people use this language as the main language. Like they used to speak Russian, but in the same time, many people used to speak Ukrainian, and we have Ukrainian lessons like Ukrainian literature, Ukrainian language, and all subjects at school, all books we have in Ukrainian. And before, like maybe 70%, maybe more of people, they they spoke Russians. As for the future generation, I don't know because I am the fan of Ukrainian because uh, I believe that like every country should have own currency, own culture, own flag, hymn, own language. And if we have this language, it should be like the main language, and we should use it. And yeah, will be it taught in families or abandoned completely? I don't know really. Because even now, like all people are trying to speak our national language, to speak Ukrainian, and I see it. As for the future, I don't know. I think it depends only on such people like me, like my age, because if we'll use this language in the future, the next generation could be would be automatically like learn this language. But as for the subjects at school, in university, I don't know. I think that the Ukrainian is like is enough, and but of course, Ukraine is multicultural country. We have so many nationalities here, like, and you can speak any language you want. But really, I don't know. Let's wait and see. Glorious Moscow not sunk, merely promoted to glorious submarine Russian today, probably. What? Mhm. So many messages that I should scroll it and read. How hesitation is Mariupol, please? It's super hard there. I think that for now Mariupol is the most hardest, has the most hardest situation. Moscow resigned by Russian fleet to special underwater operation. Special underwater ship. Konstantin is brilliant, I agree, he is very brave. I don't trust Konstantin from inside Russia, he was very pro-Putin before the war. Well, I don't know about that guy, I mean how he was before, but as for now I see that he's trying to, to to help. He's trying to explain that not so many people from Russia support it. And he's trying to show that he is on business in Uzbekistan inside Russia. Yeah, maybe. Renovation Konstantin was making fun of everyone who was saying Russia was going to attack Ukraine and even linked Tucker accounts to prove they were not. I think Konstantin only cares for super chats. Steve's going. Even I never expect that Russia will invade Ukraine, and I don't have people, I don't have friends who believed that Russia will attack Ukraine, because it was like, I don't know, it's because of senseless. Like, there are no reasons to attack, there is no reasons to invade, but Putin found these reasons. Like, he dreamed that reasons. And yeah, and unfortunately I received like so many messages that people they were worrying about the situation, about the Russian troops near to Ukrainian borders. And I watched like news, and I watched that some interview that Russia will invade soon. And later Russia claimed that no, like they are not planning to attack. And even some Russians, media persons, even comedian persons, they used to used to not laugh, or maybe used to laugh like, because of this, because no one believed, no matter in Russia, in Ukraine, no one believed. And you see that on 24th of February it happens, and all people, everyone were shocked. In Ukraine, in Russia. I mean, all people with the clear brain, not propaganda people. Do you have friends or family in Russia? What are their thoughts? As for relatives, I have some, but I've never talked to them because it's like far, far away relatives. Like I know that I have, but we like never had the connection. As for friends, like I have some, but it's not my like near friends. And I used to talk to them in the beginning. Like I asked about their opinion, how they react, and of course, all of them said, "Come on, it's like it's shit," and no one understands what's going on. Scene 945. Yes, I have PayPal. I have PayPal. You can check my email in the description. Tracy D. Are you Ukrainian? Shouldn't you be out defending your country like everyone else your age? I'm confused about your patriotism. Yeah, I already talked about the way how our army mobilized. We have a fourth waves of mobilization, and now country mobilized people only with this military experience. So you are thinking that like Ukraine has like 42 millions of people, so like 20 millions of Ukrainian men will be mobilized. I'm confused about your patriotism. You can think whatever you want, but I do what I can do best. And you see that I'm not fleeing. I'm in Ukraine, and I don't have a plan to leave Ukraine. Sorry. Yeah, I like to answer on stupid questions. It's okay, guys. If you do have a PO, please be careful. Don't give it out because some Russian spy or bot could get it and come after you. I wouldn't give out any PO box right now, so. I agree with Kate. I missed her message. Yeah, and then you should hook up with Patrick Lancaster and tell Luba there is always a home for her in Canada. As for that guy, Patrick Lancaster, it's I watched some his videos, and he named as independent journalist, and he named like he's the first or the only one independent journalist, and he always filming from that side, like I mean with Russian troops, I mean with DNR, like Donetsk People's Republic, DPR in English, people and troops, and he's always showing that like he always blame Ukrainian army, and you should be aware of that guy because you see that there are no other independent journalists, there are no other independent media who filmed from that side, like because it's not possible to people for people like me, like you, like other journalists to film from that side because all his movies has some scenario or script. Yeah, so that guy is not telling truth, guys. If you are watching him, if you are believe him, you should be very aware. What's your opinion about Hungary and Hungarians now? Yeah, I treat normal to all countries and to all nations. What did you study as a student, Pavlo? I graduated from computer science. My specialty was computer science. What language is on the most TV stations? Ukrainian language. Don Bake, about moderating, please write me on my email. Patrick Lancaster is a paid Kremlin propagandist. Yeah, that's what I wanted to tell. Lying propagandist. Billingcat showed proof that Patrick Lancaster reported on a completely fake car bomb, and he seems like a lying propagandist. Yeah, it's completely true, and even I see that Even dead people with whom he has these interviews who are telling that our army attack attack civilian buildings. I see that dead people they are even speak with Russian accent, like, because there are no people who speaks Ukrainian at all, and that guy is always trying to blame and to to show that I mean Russian troops they are saving people's life there, but it's all fucking lie. And I even tried to report some of his videos, but it's because he gained so many views, and it's because he confused so many people who are watching him, and it's the worst. Do you like Ukrainian band? Probas, Hardy, Kazaki, Dud, Fit, Anna, Blood. I don't know this song. I will check it. You cannot be independent journalist in Russia. It's therefore impossible that he is independent journalist shadowing the Russian army. Yeah, they jailed or they closed all independent media, and they like all independent journalists who tell truth. They already left Russia, but the guy, you see that he has so many videos, and he, my anger again. Any reporter from Russia who speaks out in any way against the war is thrown in prison. Pavlo Lancaster was with the protest side of conflict with Belarus. French journalist George Ficker was with. I also noticed that he has videos with like Crimea occupation, which was 8 years ago. So he is the paid Kremlin propagandist for many years. Patrick Lancaster is for Russia. Don't believe his video. Yeah, that's what I try to tell to everyone. That you shouldn't believe him. Mm. I post comments on Patrick channel and he deleted all of them. Uh, yeah, you're not a journalist. You're boom money on YouTube for personal gain. Oh, who am I talking about? Sisyphus. Would you say your Russian is as good as your English? Uh, Patrick Shirley. I can say that my Russian it's like same level as Ukrainian. Like Russian and Ukrainian, it's a native language for me. I mean the knowledge of Russian same as for Ukrainian. So my English is worse than my Russian. Paul, what do you know about Beli? I know the capital is Brussels. Joey. Dunbeck, I'm sorry. I really received so many messages and I received so many spam, so I could just lost your email. So you can write me after this live stream again, and I will answer you on. I'm Max. Thank you so much. Thanks, Shady Mustafa from Egypt. We love you and support Ukraine. Thanks. Hey, champion. Hey, Christopher. Do you know of operator Starsky? Do you like the Ukrainian band Подавись Український гурт Пробас? I don't know operator Starsky. I will check, and I don't know this band Horatio 1962. Aline Soar, are you prepared for nuclear chemical attack? Do you have protection mask for radiation? No, I don't. You speak better. Sorry. You speak better English and easier to understand than all the other Ukrainian YouTubers I've seen. Thanks, Jerry. I'm trying. But I'm still have. You see, I'm still doing these mistakes because like sometimes it's hard to find the correct words, and it's hard with tenses and like with vocabulary. But I'm trying to do my best. I watch some of Lancaster's videos. That doesn't mean I believe this report, and it's important to also know the lies. Yeah, but the problem, Daniel Mueller, the problem that there are so many Russian comments, and there are so many Russians that believe that videos, and there are so many Russians who believe Patrick, who left like positive comments like, yeah, we support our army, our Russian army. You see that they are saving people, blah blah blah. Like it's propaganda from like outside. They have their own propaganda inside on TV, and from outside they have this channel, which also lying to them. Ellen Berman, what does life look like in the city you are in? Do you feel safe there, and do you plan to stay or move on another country? Uh, yeah, the life in the city returning back to normal. People are trying to live as before, but the problem that it's still like unstable and still unclear because like every few hours we had this siren sound. We have like little queues to, for example, gasoline station, to banks, because people are still like scared, maybe. And no, we don't have plans to leave Ukraine. What's your weather like? We hear there is a lot of rain in the east. Yeah, this like the whole week, the next week, every day we'll have rainy weather. As for now, it was like as for now it's +7, but during the night it will be +4. So it's cold. Are you happy about Russian air defense ship being hit and sunk? Yes, I am. No worries, I'm yeah, done, Baka. How is Jack? Good. You do just great. Thanks, Buba. Hi, Buba. I remember you from my first videos. Yeah, because I remember many people who left comments on my first videos and who support me on my first videos. Uh, Soon, Sin 945. Thanks. And Christopher W. Thanks for your kindness. Yeah, it's very kind from your side. I find it very easy to understand you. I am English and can confirm that your use of tenses and vocabulary is very, very good. Thanks, DS. I'm trying. But I'm still, I see my mistakes. Like, I said some, like, I did some mistake, and after I recognized that, oh, I did mistake, I should be more correct next time. Horatio 1962. I haven't watched the Separata Starsky, but I will check. You're not the first who is asking. Pavlo won. What? Why one? Marlon Emis, Pavlo won. I ask a question for you. Why your president is lot of hiding something? Why? Please, who understand this question? I don't understand your question, Marlon. What's your question? Scott W, thanks for super chat. Oh, freaky, yeah. I don't mean to be disrespectful. How do you deal with regrets about leaving when you had a chance? Best of luck to you. You may have about leaving when you had the chance. Maybe I don't understood your. So, yeah, restart. So I never had thoughts to leave Ukraine. So I didn't deal with it. So uh, I will leave Ukraine. I mean, maybe for some vacation or some trip somewhere, only after the situation will be like safe and good as it was before. So I don't know what I should answer on your question. Like you see that we are waiting and we already won. Pete Doroshenko. Добрый вечер, Pavlo. Добрый вечер, Pete. Yeah, this is another great guy. Glad to see you streaming live. I hope you, Luba, Jack, and your families are safe. Please buy some cookies for Jax and my best to your friend Doroshenko. Slava Ukraini. Yeah, Pete, you won't believe me, but I talked to my friend today. Yeah, he's in Kiev, and I talked to him. I mean, my friend with your your surname or your last name. So the next time maybe when I will see him live, I will tell him that I have some maybe far away relative. I mean you. And thanks for super chat. I will buy some cookies for Jack. He likes bones. Oh, добрый вечер. Do you have a suitcase or backpack ready to go if you need to evacuate quickly? No. Pavlo, how would you feel being a European citizen? Mm, I don't think if we'll become if we join European Union, I will have some like different feelings inside. Like all of us, we in any situation, the most. Um, it's hard to explain. Like we always should stay people. Like we always should stay human, like humans. Yeah, always humans, and we should stay and should act like humans till the last. So I don't think that I will have some different feelings even if we join European Union. But yeah, I support European Union and I want that Ukraine become a European country and join European Union. If it was your question. Hey Paula, hope you and your family are well. Do you get news from other countries? Of course, yeah. Patrick is the worst example of a journalist peers. Marcus Busby, what is your dream job or lifestyle? For instance, will you have a beautiful farm or prefer to work in computers? Yeah, it's a good question. I will prefer to do it 50-50 because I believe to have a beautiful farm, you should to understand how to work with computer. You should to have some website, social page, where you can, for example, sell your products, where you can show people what you do. As for the dream job, you know, uh, it's a very hard question for everyone, because I know that to find the dream job is the hardest. What we is the hardest. What we yeah, it's the hardest for us, because even I changed so many jobs, and still I don't know what is my dream job. But I believe that the most important is to love what you do, no matter on the no matter on the finance side. Like, if you love your job, if you love what you do, one day you will get like, not a bonus, but you will succeed, and you will be able to earn some money doing this job. I wear Marvel shirts too. Yeah, I have Marvel shirts, and I have two Marvel shirts, and I bought it in the secondhand store. Pavlo, thank you for sharing. Your anger is very. I lost your. Oh, no, I don't. You were here of Genrikh Yagoda. He wasn't Russian, so Solzhenitsyn arrested too. I heard of Solzhenitsyn, but I don't know Genrikh Yagoda. Paul, I ask a question for you. Why your president is loyal of hiding in the media without transparency? Maybe I don't know why, but I can't understand your question. Maybe you use translator and I don't see that he is hiding in the media. I see that he is always. He even gave interview to Russian independent media, to Russian journalists who left Russia recently, like it was maybe 2 weeks before. And from the first day, the Russian Roskomnadzor, uh, the company who is trying to hide all truths, they make this interview forbidden. And I don't know what are you talking about, where he's hiding. Don't worry, man. Man of war supports Ukraine. Don't believe Russian distortion. I lost. You won, Shihan. You won. So hard names, guys. You won, Shihan. Thanks for super chat. You won. Paulo from Ukraine. Why do you think Russia invaded Ukraine? Is it because Russia wants your natural resources? I heard Ukraine has the second largest natural gas and oil deposit in EU. Do you know this? Why do you think Russia invaded Ukraine? It's a very hard question, because I think it's not because of resources. It's not because of like, first of all, this war is senseless. Like, there is no reasons at all, and everything that Putin's claimed, everything that he told, is just his imagination. And I think it's because he is trying maybe to show to show his power. Maybe he thought that it will be same with that was with Crimea, which occupied. I don't know. Maybe is it because he is trying to to gain more, uh, you know, more percents and to gain more support from his citizens. But the real reasons, I don't know. I don't understand because reasons, no reasons at all. And come on, Russia is the biggest country. They have so many own resources. uh, is your apartment that you made a video of okay? Yes, it's okay, Kate. Norma Force. Norma Force, glad to see you smiling. Hi, Norma. Uh, look like a little Zelensky Jr. Gonna cry? Oh, what? What? Bully? Bully. Will you stay where you at? Yes. How are your parents and what is their opinion of this war? My parents are okay, and they have same opinion that no one understands. Like why? And of course, they're same as me. Like wait for a good days. Thank you for the answer, Pavlo. Please with Belgium we have the best beer. I believe you, Joey. But I know that Belgium is a very expensive country. What's the average price for a bottle of beer in Belgium, Joey? Uh, why is such a great people, Ukrainians, some of the poorest people in the world? Hmm, it's also a very good question, and of course, it's only depends on the person because there are so many people who are rich. There are so many people. There are so many succeed people. I don't think Ukrainians are poor. Yeah, me either. Of course, compared to maybe some West countries, compared to USA, the average salary is much lower than you have, but the like prices for everything, prices for utility, for rent, for apartments, for grocery, is much lower than you have. Uh, Ukraine is poor because of corruption, of course, and corruption also is one of the reasons why. But corruption is it's in affect any country. Hi, Andrea. Hi from Ukraine. Especially Luba and big hug for Jack. Thanks, Andrea. Oh. Miriam says, thanks for answering. Glory to Ukraine. Keep strong. Hope you will join the EU. And I really would like to visit Ukraine if possible soon. Welcome. Always welcome, Miriam. Do you have hobbies or do you collect any of your favorite items? As one of my hobbies is gym. Yeah, I'm trying to be a fit person, but of course, COVID season and war season that now is not the best because like many gyms are closed, but I still try to jog, still try to do exercise with dumbbells. Mm. San Diego, USA, one bedroom apartment, $1,700. Like you remember that the rent price for our apartment is $125 monthly. 125. Of course, it's not the big city. It's a small town. For example, if we take the Kiev, the capital, the rent price for a good apartment there approximately maybe $400-500. It's a good apartment close to the subway station. As for the old apartment, you can find it for $300. As for utility, it's $30 during the warm season and $150 during the winter season. Coach Potato, stand with Ukraine. You are all brave people. Thanks, Coach. Thanks, Coach. Yeah, I like your nickname, Coach Potato. And I see potato on the coach. Do you know YouTube channel of Dmitry Antonov, chief pilot of Antonov Airlines, the N-2225, very important symbol of Ukraine? He speaks optimistic. Don't know if he speaks Russian, Ukrainian. He speaks Russian. He speaks optimistic because, Maria is a huge uh, huge loss for everyone because it was the biggest plane in the world, and it was really a symbol of Ukraine. And I was really sad when I get known that it was destroyed. God no, it was destroyed. I'm the fan of aviation. I'm the fan of planes, and I, of course, like many of you, may like many of men, many of male, who are dream to become the pilot. And when I get know that Maria was destroyed, I was like, I had even like small tears because it's a tragedy. And yeah, I know his channel. I watched videos with him. Serious question. Turkey has been denied EU membership for a lot of years. Do you think Ukraine, even before the conflict, but more seriously right now, is a better candidate? Like, I can't compare Turkey and Ukraine because I really know nothing about Turkey life, about Turkey people, about Turkey government. But I believe that Ukraine is a good candidate to join European Union, and we already showed the whole world that we like the price, and that we are ready. 400 would get you a nice spot under a bridge in the big German city. Is it a joke, Patrick? For yeah, Germany is a super expensive country. I know. UGG family treasure, Paulo. Do you have a plan for sheltering or defending yourself if Russian come to your village? I'm so afraid of sneak attacks. Well, I believe and I like. Yeah, it's like I hope that Russian troops will never step here. I don't have a plan for sheltering. As for defending, we had just a few hunting rifles. I don't know about other people, but as for us, we have. Do you think Zelenskyy cares about Ukraine's lives? Why did he not negotiate and end the war? Timothy, Of course he cares. He tried to negotiate the end of the war like hundreds of times. Even before the war started, he tried to negotiate the one-to-one meeting with Putin. And you can scroll my, you cannot scroll. You can check my stream maybe 1 hour before I talked about Zelenskyy. I talk what I think about Zelenskyy. Sina, Angelita, Pavlo, how old are you? Yeah, you can guess. Yeah, we can play guessing game. Thanks, Jenna Daniels. Ukraine is not a state discovered white people who were simply too nice to Jews. Tell me, what country has this not happened to? I think it's not the question to me. Is your town okay? Yes, Lulu, it's okay. Darren Clark, yes, I have played PC Simulator. The name is Explain, because even on my cell phone I have this game Explain. It's Avia Simulator. Yeah, I recommend to everyone. You can try, and you can feel like you are a real pilot. Tamika 2700 east part, central east part. DS 26, Lulubella 26, Paula Cooper 27. Yeah, Paula Cooper, you're right. I'm 27. President Zelenskyy inspiration to the whole world. He's a freedom fighter and brave. He stood with people and this war. His statue will be all over the world. I agree with you. Jenna Romani Pavlo, these girls keep asking your age. Lol, they think you're handsome. Yeah, of course I am. Of course I am. Why not? Alright, guys. It's almost 2.5 hours I have the stream. And it's already 12 p.m. Oh no, 12 a.m. Sorry, 12 a.m. in Ukraine. And Luba is waiting because she wants to sleep. Hofier, yes, I see that you remember. She wants to sleep, and me either, because my eyes is always also tired, and my bum is also tired to sit on this uncomfortable chair. Yeah, so I want to say thank you to everyone who are watching me, who supporting Ukraine. I believe that very soon you will be able to come here, and very soon we will be able to have some drinks together, and all of you are very welcome. Yeah. Pete Doroshenko, thanks for support. I see your message. And yeah, I want to wish everyone a good night or a good day. Winston Smith, support from Des Moines, Iowa, USA. Thanks, Winston. Thanks for super chat. And yeah, guys, I'll try to keep you updated. If you not subscribed to my Instagram, you can find links in the description. And yeah, I hope to see you soon, and I wish everyone peace. And well, yeah, sorry, it's too late for me. Yeah, see you soon, and have a good one. Bye bye.